Hello there and welcome back to another edition of Railway News Roundup. So let's get to it. First off, we're off to Didcot Railway Centre, where there's been some news on the Blue King. So as you know, 6023 was withdrawn from service in September for overhaul. However, they've already announced when it's going to be overhauled, which is a good start. They have said the loco will be dismantled after Pendennis Castle has returned to steam, which is a big occasion in itself. The first time it has steamed since returning from Australia. The immediate plan is for 6023 to remain in one piece for the 60th anniversary of Didcot Railway Centre next year, as the overhaul of it was a big achievement for the society. But all is not lost, as 6024 King Edward I is nearing the end of its overhaul. Work has slowed down since lockdown, but took a visible step forward with the refitting of the cladding and a double chimney. Next up, we're off north, where apparently in 2025 it's the 200th anniversary of the Stockton Darlington. And the lineup for the event is already looking spectacular. Firstly, they plan to build a heritage quarter around the Head of Steam Museum in Darlington, while a replica of Hackworth's 1827-060 Royal George has also been proposed. And that's not the best part. Appearing alongside the S&D locos, which surely must be attending, the North Eastern Locomotive Preservation Group plan to have all four of their pre-grouping designs in steam. This includes Q6 number 63395, J72 number 69023, J27 number 65894. They have also said that the K1 62005 is due to make an appearance. The Society's participation in the celebrations is particularly appropriate as the S&D was amalgamated into the NER in 1863. Better still, the overhaul of J21 number 65033 is due to be completed around then. In addition, at least one of the Y7s will be able to take part as well, with 1310 in a advanced stage of overhaul, whilst 985 is on loan to the Mid-Suffolk Light Railway. Also, the construction of the new G5 is in very advanced stages. Finally, for this issue, we're off to Volston, where the steam experiences have been extended to 2021. When I heard this was going to be ending this year, I was really disappointed. I mean, as the world's last regular standard gauge steam-hauled passenger service, it would have been such a big thing to miss. Services are due to cease in November of this year and restart in the new year. Services are currently being handled by OL 49.59 and PT 4765. Here are some news articles that didn't quite make it in. 92212 to be overhauled by Princess Royal Class Locomotive Trust. Bala Lake Railway to extend to Bala. Scheme to add in-cab signalling to steam locos backed up with cash. Whilst another scheme to fit European train control system to Tornado, a Black 5 and maybe a Delta in future, also backed up with cash. And lastly, the Weymouth Quay branch has now been consigned to history.